Doesn't meet demand, losing sales again. Okay, we're actually moving copies. We have 250 fans now, 470 active users. Like it's climbing significantly more than it was before. Let's order, yeah, like 1,000 copies. See how that goes. So we've got, where do you have that at? Oh, in storage, in stock, in storage. So 1,000 more in stock. All right. Well, it's happening at least. So there's that. We are doing some of the support. Everybody's got support on secondary. Seems to work out pretty well. And promote, do some bug fixing quick. Okay, finish it. There we go. Outstanding quality. Making money, gaining recognition. 704 fans, over 1,200 active users. My god. Okay. Only 180 in stock, so let's order more copies. Why is it default to 559? How does it figure? I'm not sure. Order 1,000 more copies though. Alright, well, that's good. That's really good. So our next release should be actually kind of okay if the market recognition goes up a little bit more. I think 1 heart would be pretty fantastic to have. Because then I'll have like a lot of the fans who are following, and it's a lot easier to get some hype going for that. Then the market recognition, they'll actually have heard of me a bit, and yeah. Sales 3,000, 24,000, 16,000. Okay. 427 in stock. Oops. Order some more copies. 990, sure, whatever you say. Let's do more contract, just basic stuff, because, yeah. I don't know, just keep some money going, I guess. Blame Ben's got a programming level. Very nice. We'll send you off for education right now, and we'll go for 2D. Yeah. Mantadenki with an art level. Very, very cool. I'll send you off to do that now. We'll go with... yeah, 2D will be alright. Sure. And it might be worth picking up then an audio artist. I think I'm going to pick up another designer though. Like kind of a mid-grade designer, so Krug's not alone with designing, to speed that up a lot. Because if I were to go develop software... another game, RPG, a sequel to Cursed Gangs of Death. So Cursed Gangs of Death 2. Oh, wow. Let's see, generally, what I could manage here. Oh, nice. You automatically get a speed boost because I use this in the predecessor, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, we can like tack that on for basically free. That's not really changing anything. And this time we can add on... some adaptive music maybe for a second artist. And we slowly add in, but then just one artist? Okay, that strange. Okay, so some post-processing also. And a branching story, I suppose, because it's still going to be a story-focused type thing, so a branching story could be a quite cool thing for that. So it's using the source-based library. Expected interest 60%, which is quite significant in comparison. 2D editor. Go for an outstanding room from 1983, sure. Audio tool. A great one. Audible Studio 4, sure. I don't know, why not? Operating system-wise, what do we have currently that's like the bee's knees? 1979 December, pretty recent. Lion 4. Yeah, alright, Lion 4. Let's do it. I might port this one, I don't know. We'll see if the initial sales are actually pretty significant, then I'll go for porting it and we'll see. So I won't, through a publisher, choose that thing, whatever it is. Gameplay graphics, need to get them over the threshold, but still focus story as much as possible. Okay. I think that's about the best we can do. That'll be okay. And branching story, yeah, definitely affected story. Okay, so I'm treating this a little bit like Game Dev Tycoon, where it's you got where your focuses are, and I think that might be what it's going for. So people interested in a story, the marketing is hyping the story, and the gameplay's got a lot of story in it, so it should be a good fit. Whereas, like, if I were to market heavily to graphics people, but I don't have any graphics features or anything like that, they're not going to be very satisfied or interested at all because, well, the commercial is talking about the garbage. You know, so I think I might understand this a little bit better now. It's not terribly intuitive, but if you've played Game Dev Tycoon before and you treat this like Game Dev Tycoon a little bit, it's not so bad. That being said, we are still using 1870 tech because that's how the framework is. Framework seem to be making the job a lot easier, but your tech level is going to be pretty old and shit. So we still probably won't make millions off of this, but hopefully we start making tens of thousands with it. That's the goal. Let's try it. Next page. 2 designers, 3 programmers, 2 artists. I want to pick up another designer anyway. A second artist. Maybe we'll see. See, now it says 232. That post-processing that nobody really cares about. I'm just going to turn post-processing off. So 2, 3, and 1. So 1 artist is fine. 2 designers, sure. And another programmer. Yeah, fine. I can manage that. Let's do that. Development team, design team, all core. That's fine. Audio and 2D art. Whoops. I mean, I guess. You're not a very good artist. I might need to pick up, like, a higher level artist. If I want anything to happen. Because your art's pretty terrible. And then coding should be generally okay as well, because the 2 of us have all of that covered. Yep, pretty much. So like a designer with audio focus, I suppose would be a cool thing. So we'll go for that. Audio design. Handle the marketing again? Yeah, because I don't want to pick up marketers too, and I'll take some free money. Because like, I don't think I'm going to be taking so many sales. Like the difference here, it's what? 14% royalties? So 14% royalty versus $20,000. I don't know how many copies I'm going to move. We do have a pretty okay fan base though, to be fair. Let's try. I'll take the funding anyway. And I might want to port it later on, so we'll go for that. I like the publisher options. I like that a lot. I'd like to see this looked into more and be a little more in depth, but I like this. I like that a lot. Where you're balancing like how much money you actually want to get out of it versus how easy you generally want it to be. Mancorp. All right. Double check everything, make sure we're cool. Looks fine. That's okay. SCM, server 0. Okay. 50% interest. Sure. Develop. So that's happening. I needed an audio designer. So design, focused on audio. High salary? Fuck, they're expensive high salary. I'll take a look. Nah, we'll go medium salary. That's way too expensive otherwise. Ideally, I'd like it under 6, but maybe. Oh god. The design skill. Your design skill is not great, but your art skill, even though you're a designer, is higher than my current artist. Oh god. Okay. Compatibility is a bit of a problem. Let's look again. This is a bit nicer. Design. It's generally matching the team's law. That's what the gray bar inside is. I'd like that to be generally close to. You absolutely know audio. Fine. And a little bit 2D. Nothing for a system. That's okay though. High stress. Not happy with that. Hal Johnson, you're not fantastic, but you'll do. You're slightly better than the team is right now. You've got 2D and audio, no 3 stars in each, but that's okay. We're not doing any 3-star features anyway, so it's generally fine. Independent, a little bit stressed, and kind of in the middle. I'm happy with that. Hal Johnson, welcome aboard. Do I replace Mentat Enki? I don't know, man. Auto roll. Service secondary. Details. Your name is Augur. Welcome. Because your art is, like, pretty significantly bad. Spend a bit looking. Specialization, I guess 2D. Medium salary. Somebody who's got a bit of both would be fantastic. Yeah, spend more money looking, so I've got a much bigger list. Typically, it's not a huge thing because you can just look again spam, but I don't know. You're kind of okay. I'm alright with that. 3,450 is a little high, but oh well. These two, not so good. So, Gonzalo Fields, you're hired. I think you're a goofy introvert. You, Amy. Welcome. You're an artist, Amy. And Mentat Enki. You had a good run, man. But you are fired. I'm sorry, man. It's been a good run. But you were a low wage. And that's not okay. That's not okay at all. Amy, auto roll. And also help with service secondary. So we've got the artist. Generally okay. Nothing great for audio art. I might pick up a second artist. Let's wait though, because the artist won't be doing anything for probably like a year or two. In regards to the sequel. Augur. Yep, design's fine, generally. You go pretty well with me, in a way. And then Krug and Blame Ben have programming covered, so that's 2 designers, 2 artists, or 2 designers, 2 programmers. It wants a 3rd programmer, which I can maybe do. We'll see. For the moment, we'll ignore it. Curse Gangs of Death 2, no followers yet. Started on narration 4, but I'm just gonna go ahead and move it up to development now. No level 1 audio artist to finish adaptive music. Oh shit. Augur's ready for a level. Oh yeah, I need an audio artist. Shit. Oops. Okay, well we can pick one up. I think I actually kind of intended to pick up another artist and programmer, but I wanted to wait for a while because I would have picked them up and they would have been doing nothing for the longest time, so we'll do that. Audio artist. Programming wise, we'll see how it goes. Augur for design. I'll put you on system design, but let me finish. Well, no. I'll do it now. That's okay. System design. Yeah, go. Okay. And then hire employees. We need a audio art person. We'll go medium. Good compatibility. They're all sort of all over the place here. Maybe? I mean, bad, very bad. No thanks. That's okay. Cocky and stubborn. Wendy Duncan. You're hired. And Wendy Duncan. Your name? McIntyre. Welcome aboard. Oops. Core team is fine. Auto roll, but also help out with service if there's nothing else to do. So we got 2 artists now, and they're pretty okay. Team-wise, art is still falling behind a little bit, but that's okay. There's not a whole lot of art in this game. I think it'll be alright. Let's go. Oh yeah, you need a computer also. Amy, you got a work buddy. We'll see if they're okay working side by side like that. I'm not sure. Sound-wise, we're actually doing pretty okay, surprisingly. I don't know if this is also maybe changed in the recent update or not, but the keyboards are generally a lot quieter than I remember. An announced date for Curse Gangs of Death 2 has been set for January of '86, so at the start of the year. I've already done a couple press releases, including a video. ready to promote it into bug fixing phase, so that's quite cool. We'll send off a press build. And I'll just continue pounding out contracts. I've been quite busy with the contracts, doing the best I can with that. Just trying to keep steady. A lot of the easier ones, not bothering with the bigger ones. Just a lot of the 1 or 2 month ones, just getting those just smashed out of here. That's been my last while now. It's been a while. It's still a little bit of a slow start, but it's certainly better than before. And McIntyre here, man, I think I gotta replace you. Like, your team compatibility, I don't know what the fuck it was, but like, you hated an employee, you're always calling in. I thought your compatibility was maybe like normal or something, but I don't know. McIntyre, man, I think you're fired. Like, there's no help in it. I think you're out of here. Well, we'll see about maybe replacing you. For the moment, I think I'll pass. But, jeez, it's non-stop with this person. I thought, I don't know, maybe it's just taking a while for the, you know, the team leader boost thing to kick in, but it's been like a year almost. Not well known, haven't heard much about this. Might be a new big hit, but it's not that feature rich. Should release January 86. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. Oh yeah, and the room's disgusting. Right, let me, no, not a fucking cook. Maintenance, cleaning, IT. Ugh. Mother fucking shit burglar. God damn it. I hate this. I'm turning it off. I don't give a fuck. It is so shittily, awfully done. It is just shoehorned in. It's a crap mechanic. They took 8 things. I'll restore it. It's like, what the fuck? At least I remembered who owns what now. But man, like, you caught the dude in the act. Can I have my shit back? Well, no, the burglar gets to keep it. Why? Makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Blame Ben, how you doing? You were stressed out earlier. You're doing alright. Yeah, just like when I accept so many contracts all at once, the employees tend to get a little bit overwhelmed. 138 followers so far, 6,000 fans. We almost have a full heart of recognition. Going pretty okay. Go ahead and send out another press build. Got their hands on it. Might be worth your time. Don't know who you are, haven't heard about it. Looks amazing, not feature rich. You'll be able to try it in the near future. It's been generally kind of positive recently. January of 86. Let's do priority 10 on this, see if I can pound out a couple more bugs. Like another one. Okay, so let's just go ahead and release. So now we're doing support for that as well. My releases. Marketing only prominent on this right now, and sparse currently on Cursed Gangs of Death 2. But we'll see how that goes after a bit. Let's go for, how much would 3,000 be? $6,000? Yeah, let's try that. 3,000 copies. Try it out. And some contracts in the meantime. Release day. Sequel to Cursed Games of Death. Yeah, sure. Haven't heard of us before. Pretty new. Extremely well put together. Very smooth. Much to experience. Humbling to witness. Lacking in features. Fly Slam Reed Studio has the Horse Killer 2 on the market currently, which might affect interest. Looking okay for the price. Probably not going to move many copies. Spend time getting word out. Which is bullshit, because I've been doing the very best I can with that, but whatever. We'll see. Now that it's actually out, it's now unavoidable marketing, so the next following days should be quite significant in sales in comparison. Almost 12,000 units sold at the first game, though, man. Like, this thing had a pretty long lifetime. It's quite good, but you can see, like, the release day, nothing because of the day 0 marketing, and then boof, because unavoidable. It's like, this is actually fixed, it looks like. Because I think in previous builds, the publisher marketing efforts would be mostly influenced by your day 0 marketing efforts. So because you didn't have any day 0 marketing efforts, because you relied on the publisher to do your marketing for you, it suffered and plummeted. But it seems like it's quite okay now. It's a great quality thing instead of good quality, so there's that. Blame Ben called in sick. I think we're actually profitable that day, though. And 19,000 in sales. 21,000 last month, 19,000 this month. Okay. Some buy releases, still great. 932 active users. In stock, 2,000. Okay. Yeah, sure. Could also be that this had a massive bump, partly due to us being out of stock. And then we buy more. And it's just like, because of that maybe? That could also be a bit. Could also be a bit. And we'll find out tomorrow how that is. Right. Continuing on. Yeah, I lost 8,000 that day, which actually isn't so bad for a month change, considering my salaries. 38,000 in sales. That's pretty okay. And Blame Ben has a bit of education he can do. You're programming for audio. I guess I'll send you off to do maybe 3D? Just get that done with before it's too late, even though we probably won't be touching 3D for another like 5 or 6 years.